What's up, Stance? This is John, and we're live. So, I decided I was just going to go live and just talk about my journey into GFriend. GFriend was one of those groups that, I didn't know anything about because I first got involved in K-pop when I started listening to Twice and everything. I've been on this journey ever since, I'll say, July of last year, getting into K-pop and just, learning different groups and everything. And then I got into GFriend. GFriend was way different than any of the other groups that I had listened to before. They seemed a little bit more, a little mellow-ish, mellower than I've listened to before. Now, Twice had their concept, BTS had their concept, dabbled into a little Blackpink. Who doesn't? And saw that, you know, when I listened to GFriend, they first struck me. First of all, the synchronization was just off the charts. They really knew how to dance. They really knew how to really just hit it, nail it, and everything. And you know, they were really in sync. Just a total team. But also the fact is that their style was just a little bit more wholesome. You needed that, in your life, especially when their first series, the schoolgirl or the school age, teenage years concepts in the first three songs, really kind of captured me in first, and then I started like listening into more and seeing them gradually change, and then we ended up at Mago. Before that, Apple. What Mago was just, when I first saw that video, it was like it really was fitting with that retro theme that you're seeing nowadays in K-pop and everything, doing that retro theme, and they really went for it. They went completely all in on it, to the bell bottoms, to the disco ball and the glitter and all of that other kind of stuff. They really just really knocked it out of the park. So I really enjoyed that video when I first saw it. It was a little bit more of a slow burn for me and everything, but the video before Apple was just, it was, I had to drink several drinks of water when I was watching Apple. Shinbi really kind of just captured it. She's been my bias, I guess, from the very beginning, and when I was first getting into them, it was really hard for me to tell, any and all of them apart, simply because their hair was the same color, same kind of style, and everything that, usually I can identify or kind of differentiate two people, or from, especially women, from like their hairstyles or their hair color. And with Twice I used it, with some other groups I used it. With GFriend, they really kind of just threw me for a loop, especially for the first three, because they all had the same hair color, they all had the same hairstyle, and it was really, really, really hard to get into being able to pick each one out. I was confusing Soen with Yuju, and was confusing Urine with Yuna, and everything. I think the only people I can really honestly 100% pick out, like right off the jump, was Shinbi, Umji. I think those were the only two right off the bat. I just knew I could pick those two out, and I kind of tried to work from there on the way out to kind of learn the rest of the group. Because as I was reacting to them, I felt kind of silly, watching the videos and then not being able to tell, or not being able to remark on whomever I saw on the screen doing something. And for a reactor, it's really hard because you don't want to kind of just go out there and throw something out there, or throw a dame out there and be totally wrong, even though that the fandom is going to correct you. They're going to kind of give you that free pass, and for you to learn the different groups, and learn the different names of the different groups, because you're not just reacting to that group, you're reacting to the other groups too, and you're trying to keep them all straight.